everyone. We have Ramazan Kilik with us, the director of the school bus. The school bus is in competition section in the international competition, and is right now based on Turkey.
Hello.
Ramazan, hi. Ramazan,
Hi.
can you hear us?
Yes, yes. Did you hear me?
Yes, yes. Ramazan, you're
Oh.
based out of Turkey, right?
What?
You're in Turkey. Which
Yes,
where are
yes,
you
yes.
right now?
Yes, I am in Turkey. I live in Istanbul.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm at outside, so that's why I am walking around. So yeah.
It's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. So, would you like
Okay.
to? Do you want to sit somewhere, or you want to? Are you okay standing, or do you want to walk? We would like to ask you some questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I just wait for the question. I mean, I hope
Okay.
the audience like the films maybe.
Yeah, we are because it's an online festival. We have requested the audience to write their comments on the page where the movie is being screened. So that is what is happening. Can you tell us
Yes.
how did you get the idea for the school bus?
For I just saw a news from the Twitter. It was about a female teacher who tried to drive a school bus for her students. So I
Hmm.
thought that it will be a good idea to make a short film. That's why I work on that idea to make a short film.
Okay.
Also, I live in the east of Turkey, east of Turkey, and I had some experience from my primary school. So I
Okay.
collect all the data, all the information, and combine the stories together, and then make that film. Uh, and also, I want to criticize the bureaucratic system in Turkey as well.
Okay.
So, and that story it's a way to criticize the bureaucratic system in Turkey. It's a good way to make a short film about that. So, and I did it. I hope.
Oh, interesting. So this is a true story, is it?
Yes, yes, it's based on true stories and fictional stories both. Uh, and there is a female teacher who wants to be a bus driver for her students in Turkey. And some part of the project, based on my childhood experience, and
Okay.
it's kind of a collaboration.
Very interesting. Did you meet the school teacher when you wrote the story?
No, I just once saw the news from Twitter, and that's it. And after 1 hour later, it disappeared. So I couldn't find that news again. I just try to
Okay.
imagine the story, how it will be, and how it works. So and then I wrote the script and we shot it.
Oh, it's beautiful that how you have imagined a line from Twitter and you have gone ahead and made a movie out of it. And
Yeah.
what was how what was the duration of this movie? How long did you take to make this movie?
First of all, first cut, as I remember, first cut, like 20 minutes, 21 minutes, and then we cut it until 14 minutes.
I see.
I mean,
And
the
how
duration
many?
of shooting process. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We
So,
shot the movie in 5 days.
oh, okay, okay.
In five
And
days.
did you get support from somewhere for this project,
Yeah,
or did
yeah.
you put your own money?
We got support from the government, the Ministry of
Okay,
Culture Tourism in Turkey, and then
okay,
I'm a film school student. We got a little money from my university, and then from sponsorship, and yeah, and a little bit. I put my money a little bit for the editing process or post production process. Uh, yeah. we got
Oh,
support.
nice.
I mean, without support, we didn't. I mean, yeah,
Okay,
make it.
great. Very good. Rami, hi.
Hello.
I am Anand, and I'm the founder of this festival. Uh,
Nice to
Ramazan
meet
is
you.
also another director whose movie is also in the international competition. So you guys can say hi to each other.
Hello.
Rami has a movie called Alina, which is also in the competition. Uh, so, Rami, would
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like to talk about where did you get this movie idea? What was your inspiration?
Okay. Um, the idea actually, well, my wife and I work together. Nora is the main writer on this short, and
Okay.
the idea goes back to I would say early 2016, and Nora was doing a lot of research about strong women and women who are like really active in history, and it started really randomly, like by just posting every week. She was posting every week like about one of those women that were like really a player in history, and
Yeah.
then she discovered a bunch of women who really played a huge role during the Holocaust in World War II, and she posted about it. And unfortunately, with the rise of a lot of fascism in the world, the story that she was thinking about these women, a gang of women during the World War II who were able to save children from the Nazis, and that's the original, if you want, like that's the original idea. That's where it came from, basically.
Oh, well, so pretty interesting. And you developed this for almost 3 years, and you shot it last year.
Well, we shot it in. We started talking about it, like not necessarily seriously developing it. We started talking about it, and we had a friend who was also the main financier of the short, who was very
Yeah.
very interested in our first pitch of the idea, and then it became very very serious, and we started developing it in seriously, mainly in like end of 2017, which led to us for us to film it in summer 2018. And you know, um, the post-production process was a challenging one, uh, because at one point we were like running out of money. So I edit myself anyway. So
Yeah.
I did all the editing, and we had to find like people who were willing at the time to help in the rest of post production, like sound mixing, some visual effects, and online editing and all that, until we were done with it by summer 2019. So it basically took us like a while. Obviously, we were not only working on this project, we were working on several other projects in development, but this short, we felt like it was very timely given the unfortunate climate that's happening in the whole world anyway. And
Yeah.
um, yeah, that's mainly the process of how basically it happened. Yeah.
Very nice to see the journey of the movie. It's a very serious movie which has taken. Was it based on a true story? Can you hear
It's
me?
yeah, it's based on like not it's not the situation itself is not necessarily based on one true story, but it's based on a lot of it's based on true events, I should say. So
Okay.
the events that you're seeing in the short are based on real events that happen. We obviously had to uh, concoct or fictionalize and make our characters composites of several people and women who existed. So it was very much like a direct inspiration, not necessarily itself as a story was a true story.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go back to Ramazan. Ramazan, your movie, your first movie, went to a lot of festivals, and it did a lot of movie. How do you see this movie going about, and with the new festival scene, most of it online? How are you managing this?
Uh, Actually, I made all the stuff by myself, and
Okay.
it's, I mean, because of the pandemic, all the festivals became like made the festivals as online. So I
Yeah.
think it's had some disadvantage for us because we couldn't meet with the new directors, new people, so in around the world. But this is
Mm.
a new way. We have to. I mean, we should accept this situation and
Yeah.
find a new way to make films and show the films to the audience or people. And I hope uh, maybe in the future, I mean, we can meet again in a physical way, festivals. But it's bad for us. I mean, for the directors. I don't know for you or for audience, but for audience, I think it is good because
Yeah.
they watch film in their homes and it's easy to reach the films. But for us, it's bad because of the network, because of the funding and something like that stuffs. So I don't know. We manage it right now, but maybe, yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
the situation
Uh,
going where.
yeah. We have to keep our fingers crossed so it gets over
Yeah.
soon. Uh, Rami, is this? I couldn't find much about you. Is this your first film short, or have you done couple of movies before this?
Uh, yeah, it's basically my fifth short. If,
Okay.
but before, like, right now, I'm focusing more on fiction. When I used to work more in documentaries in the past, like, I would say 10, not 10, like 20 before 2016. I worked a lot in documentaries, like TV documentaries. So that used to be like my main work, TV documentaries and TV commercials from time to time as well. But
Okay.
after that, like 2016 and on, we started. Well, my wife and I, we started focusing more on fiction, just fiction. Yeah.
Okay. And you're writing your. I read about that you're writing your feature now, and your. So how is that coming up?
Well, writing features hasn't stopped ever since graduating from film school. I think Ramazan will understand that, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's something that we keep that we keep that we keep doing anyway. Like, it's something that you do naturally if you love movies, if you love cinema, if you have something to say, like truly something to say from the heart, which is the to me, it's something.
True.
It's the most important thing anyway. And we have written like several features. One of them is really like in the process of, like, has like producers on, and in the process, like, we're like uh almost ending the final draft of it, and hopefully going into the financing stages. I don't know, given the corona situation, how that is gonna go.
Yeah.
What I would say is, on the positive side, the features that we've been developing have become even more timely given the socio-political climate that's happening in the whole world. Which means, I mean, if COVID ends, this particular feature and another one become really relevant, like even more relevant. They were relevant before, and they become even more relevant. It's a process. Like writing it's a challenging and difficult process, as I think Ramazan agree with me. It's not easy. It's something that you have to one could give up really fast, but it's something that you have to keep staying persevere.
The process should keep continuing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you can't let it go.
Yeah.
So, how long? What was the duration of the shoot of this movie, and how long did you take for Alina?
You mean the duration of it?
No,
right.
The shoot.
Ah, the shoot. So it took us 6 days to film
Okay.
the whole short. Yeah.
And was it shot in US, or where did you shoot this?
Yeah, my wife is in LA, so I live in LA too. Not right now. We're in the Bay Area because of COVID, and it's a little bit calmer. It's really crazy right now in LA. Everyone we talk to there is like, it's nuts. It's really nuts. But when we filmed it, we had to film in LA because all the actors and all the crew were like there, and we couldn't really travel anywhere else because it would have been a lot more costly. So we had to create and concoct a crew from what we have around us. It was not a high budget as a short, so we had to also look for specific locations. I'm so surprised we were able to create Warsaw Ghetto in LA.
It's amazing, but when you see the movie, it's so convincing. So that my question on that was it shot in LA, or did you have to go back somewhere in Europe to find it?
No, everything was shot in LA. Like we were really, it may not look like that, but it was very much like, okay, so let's shoot in this alleyway. It looks as close as possible to something that could have been there in the Warsaw Ghetto in Poland. And the interior, some of the interior were like the production designer's house, for example, or a studio that one of our producers got for really, really cheap as a favor. It was done in a way that's very, very, very scrappy.
Interesting. Ramazan, what are your next projects? What are you thinking, and are you writing something new now?
I'm also like Rami. I'm working on a future one. I'm now in writing process. It's a long process,
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And I think it took like 2 years. I don't know. I'm researching and writing and again rewriting. It's going on like this, and also I have a short one. Before the feature one, I want to shot a short one again. Also, I'm in the writing process of that short, and it's about a Kurdish boy, a 7 years old Kurdish boy who doesn't speak Kurdish any other language, and he tried to make a television which speaks Kurdish, only speaks Kurdish, and I'm a Kurdish origin, so that's why I want to make this short one. And if we got funds from the government or something somewhere else, we will make this short and the feature. We will see.
How is the support from the government there? Do you think they support a lot of art forms and cinema? Yeah.
Yeah. They support independent filmmakers from Turkey. The Ministry of Culture of Turkey. It is the only way. to get support from Turkey. And besides, I mean, sponsorship or other producer, or you should, I mean, prepare your project file, and you have to apply for the funds, and then if they accept, they will give you, I mean, money support to make feature and short. But before getting fund for the future one, you have to shoot. I mean, you have to shoot 2 short films
Okay.
before the feature one.
Interesting. Because in India, you don't get money from the government for cinema. Because in India, cinema means it's a profitable
Ah,
business. So, so it's a big challenge here, and most filmmakers try to do their own stuff. So it's interesting. Rami, can I ask you, where are you from? Which is your native? Before US, where were you born? And
Yeah. I haven't been in the US for more than 4 years, actually. I'm originally from Lebanon, and born and raised in Lebanon, and lived in Beirut for basically my entire life until, yeah, I mean, like, I have lived in Beirut for most of my life. So that's where I'm originally from. And yeah, that's my origin.
great. And did you do film schooling in US,
Yeah.
or did you study?
No. I studied in film school in Beirut, and graduated from there. Did all the worked there in like TV documentaries, and did a lot of shorts there. Basically, Alina is my first English language
Oh,
short. Yeah.
very interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. That's very nice. And how is the experience of being recognized by different festivals across the globe on your first film?
I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Uh, Alina is getting a lot of invited to a lot of festivals across the globe,
Yeah.
and I'm sure it's been praised. And how do you react to that?
Well, it's of course it's an honor. Like, it's the first short. I mean, like, to travel that much. I mean, the previous shorts traveled, of course, but it's the first one that made it like uh, to a lot of festivals. And uh, it's been such an honor. Seriously, like. I know, like, Ramazan was saying that it's really challenging because of what's happening, like because of the pandemic and all this.
Right.
But at the same time, every time we hear an acceptance, every time we hear like we won something without us being aware of, it's super. It's uplifting, it's encouraging, and it just keeps you like uh, encouraged and rolling without stopping, because sometimes it's very challenging. Like, some in previous experiences, it's not easy to get into festivals. Plus, you have to
Right.
have the fund to apply to festivals. Like, not all the festivals are for free and all this. So
Yeah.
you have to have that fund. And thankfully, like, our financier was willing to help in that regard, which has been like lucky. So
Great.
yeah.
Great. Ramazan, before we kind of go to the end, do you like to say something to the viewers about your film?
I hope that they are enjoy the film, and greetings from Turkey. All I want to say, and be safe, and you know, uh, dream it and make it. Make the film. I don't know what they want, and go and work, and um, yeah. Sorry, and greetings from Turkey.
I think there's a problem that got frozen.
So yeah, Rami.
Yeah, I think they're frozen there.
And did you watch many films, Rami?
From the festival.
Yes, yes.
I haven't been watching. No, we're like working on. What about you? But yeah,
I think we cannot access the films,
yeah.
right?
I
Like
think so.
they are geo-blocked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, there was a problem.
Technical.
I think there was some network issue. Uh, yeah, we have an option for the viewers to leave a comment after watching the film, so you guys can respond to it
Yes.
also, and otherwise we'll also send it to you so that you guys can get to know what the viewers are saying about your film.
Yeah,
So
we are all using social media. They can reach us.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So
Yeah,
we'll try to put we'll try to put your social media handle so that they can reach out to you.
yeah.
I think we can do that. Rami, would you like to say something to the viewers about your movie?
Well, I would like them to watch it with like headphones because the sound is worth it, and yeah, and just enjoy it and be safe. And if there is anything that needs to be discussed after, I will be available. My wife, who wrote the short, also would be available. So please reach out.
Great. I think it was lovely. Thanks for being part of the Bangalore International Short Film Festival. We
Of
are the
course.
only Oscar accredited festival in India. So, and this year we are completely online. This is the first year we are going online. So we have our own hiccups. We are non-techies, so we really don't know how to
Okay.
run this. We are managing somehow. So if there is a question on anything on your film on the platform, please reach out to our team or me. We'll be happy to help and try to learn from you guys. And I wish you all the best for the movie and it's competing in the competition section. May the best man win, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank you
so
so much.
Thank
much.
you, Ramazan.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Ali.
you.
See you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Rami. Take care. Good
Okay.
night. Be safe.
Take care.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Bye.
Bye. Guys, that was Ramazan and Rami. Ramazan has directed the movie The School Bus, and Rami has directed the movie Alina. Both are wonderful films and are competing in the international competition section. Please watch them and reach out to them on their social media handles, or you can leave a comment on the website itself. As you know, the festival is completely free and on a free and it's open for everyone. We only urge as a platform that if you can make a small donation to help the filmmakers, and we are supporting a non-profit called Vidyaniketan. The proceeds of the donation will go to support Vidyaniketan, and we hope that you will be generous enough to make a small donation. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to for our next talk in the Let's Include section starting at 10:30 India time. Please come and watch. We are open till the 16th of August. There are a lot of wonderful movies to watch on our platform. I hope you guys will have a great time. Good night. Be safe.